Hi everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Again, if you're interested in following along on my journey to health and wholeness and what it means to have renewed paths at any age, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all of my notification of all of my publications, and hit the like button. It helps with the algorithms. Again, I'm not always sure how these algorithm things work, but they do, and that helps it get pushed out to more people who might benefit from the content. Now, in one of my most recent videos, I had said that I would sort of highlight a patch. As I've mentioned before, I wear these health patches. This one is the Freedom Patch, which I've mentioned many times because this is the patch I started with. This is the one that introduced me to a pain-free life. I haven't had a headache. Earlier in the summer, I started getting headaches for some reason after being free of them for a number of years, and all of a sudden they started up again this season. And since I've been on the patches, since the middle of June, I have not had a headache. Hallelujah. Also, my joint pain is most days completely gone. Some days there might be a hint here and there, but it's just a momentary thing and it disappears just as quickly. So this is the patch I got started with. But the company does have 14 patches for different things. Now the patches cure nothing, but they do deal with the symptoms. So instead of taking pain medication, I put on a patch. There's no side effects because the patches just have ridges. Now, I don't know if this will show up on camera, but this is the Lumi patch. And I don't know if you can see the ridges on there. But today, we're going to highlight the Lumi patch. The Lumi patch is for skin health. And I'm going to try and attach the photos. The one that I took when I started wearing this patch a week ago, and what I look like today. And then at the 2-week point, I'll take another picture. And there is a before and after that another lady posted online that I'm going to try and attach so you can see her results after 1 week. So with me, I'm going to show you the progress, and we'll see if we can see visual differences in what's been happening. Now, after a week, I didn't expect to see much of any change, but I have noticed that, and you'll see I'm getting less, the dark circles are starting to disappear. The puffiness is down. It's not completely down. I do have a puffiness under my eye, but it is not as severe as it was a week ago. So even in a week, I'm seeing some changes in my appearance. And so hopefully, I mean, I don't expect it to be the fountain of youth. Wouldn't that be nice? But I am seeing a change. I'm seeing less dark circles under the eyes. The puffiness has gone down. So that's encouraging to me. It's a reason to keep trying the patch. Now the patches are worn, as I say, anywhere where you have dry, clean skin and no blemishes or abrasions. Today I put the patch here on my, you can't even see it because it's almost the color of my skin, but I put it here on my chest. That's the first time I've tried the chest. I've heard of others wearing it there. And so I thought, yeah, it sticks there fine, so we'll put it there. And we'll see what happens. But it is purported to help with hydration. And I must say that in the last couple of days, I have noticed in my cheeks, I'm not seeing the fine lines as much as I usually do. So that's a good indication of hydration, because when the lines disappear, that means the skin is more supple. And maybe, you know, it's getting puffy. Maybe the collagen is starting to reassert itself. It also purports, I just got to look at my notes here. It, over time, it says that you'll gain elasticity. So I'm watching for things where I kind of sag a bit. I don't expect at 72 for miracles, But wouldn't it be nice if I looked even a little bit better, like maybe like I looked 5 years ago? And I know I looked a lot younger 5 years ago. And not that I want to be young, but it's nice to keep our looks for as long as we can. We're all a little bit vain about our looks, and I am as guilty of that as anyone else. And the other thing that it says is less lines and blemishes. I'm keeping an eye. There's a little age spot here on my face and over here, a little darker one. And so I'm kind of keeping an eye on those to see if they start to diminish or disappear entirely. It'll be interesting to see. So that's the Lumi patch. And if you're interested in skin health without the chemicals being put on your skin, because let's face it, the skin is the largest organ in our body, and whatever we put on our skin is going to go in our body. There's no doubt about it. But these patches are just ridges. There's no drugs, there's no chemicals. It works on what is called vibrotactile technology, or VTT for short. And it's like a QR scan or Braille, because the skin feels, and when people learn Braille, they touch the ridges to see what the letter is. Well, these Braille lines, ridges, or QR scan, and there's a different QR code for each symptom that it's working on, sends a message to the brain, because the brain is where everything starts, and it sends messages out to the body to heal, to repair, to fix, to combat. And so that's what happens with these things. And if you're interested in improving your skin suppleness and glow, because you will start to glow again, reach out to me and we'll see that you get some patches for yourself. So that's the Lumi patch. And I hope you enjoyed the information here. I hope that you see some value in it. And if you do, reach out to me and we'll get you some of these patches. They're absolutely amazing. They're medical grade, same as a Band-Aid would be medical grade. So it sticks to the skin. They're good for 24 hours at a time. And they're made at 3M. 3M in the United States, simply because here in Canada, the 3M didn't have the equipment needed to create the ridges. So yeah, and all pricing is in your country's currency. So if you're Canadian, it's in Canadian dollars. If it's a dollar in the US, it's $1 Canadian, or it's $1, or it's a £1, or it's a 1 yen, whatever country you're in, it's in your country's currency. And the number doesn't change. So if it's 1, it's 1. If it's 20, it's 20. If it's 5, it's 5. You know, whatever it is, it's in your currency. So that was very encouraging to me. I get so frustrated that so many things that we get today are from the US and it's in US dollars. Why can't they put it in Canadian dollars? Well, this guy, Jay Dollywall, I don't know if I say his name right, sorry, Jay. He took it upon himself to make sure that every country was in their own currency. So you don't have to figure out what it is you're paying. You know exactly what you're paying. So reach out to me. Have a great day and stay with me on this journey. I hope it encourages others. I'm 72, folks, and you can be young and vibrant at any age. You don't have to give in to getting old. It's not what God intended for us. God intended for us to be young and youthful and healthy throughout our whole lives. And we will be someday, but I'm not in a big hurry right now to get there. I kind of like it here. But yeah, stay with me, stay encouraged, and start making the changes for your life that is going to help keep you young and strong and whole. Isn't that the goal in life? Like I say, the things that I'm doing, it's not the fountain of youth, but you know, you can turn time back a little bit and just stay encouraged. So have yourselves a blessed, blessed day, and we'll see you next time around. Bye for now.